Now, as a long-time dedicated Canon shooter, all my professional work is shot on the Canon system. Used to be the 1DX series, and now we're on to the Canon R3 series, which, to be fair, it did take me quite a long time to see the benefits of it and to start enjoying the camera. I was missing the 1DX and how strong it was, how robust it was. I'm basically just missing everything about it. I knew the camera inside out, and to go to mirrorless, it was a bit of a challenge, to be fair. But now I'm starting to get it. I really am starting to get it. Anyway, a couple of weeks back, I had the chance to loan a Sony A1 and a 400mm f2.8 lens. I got them on a 2-week loan from Sony New Zealand. I was so excited to open the box and get stuck into them, but I didn't want to enjoy them. I really did not want to like the Sony gear. You know, it's something I've never really fancied, and you know, I've always been happy with Canon. I only got a chance, due to work and life and everything else getting in the way, I only had a chance to get out on one shoot with the A1 and the 400mm 2.8. And it was absolutely stunning. Here's a slideshow of what I shot. I went down to a local women's rugby union match. It was a bit of a mixed bag weather-wise. Man, the results, I am chuffed to bits with the results. Yeah, I went into it not wanting to like the Sony gear. I came out of it absolutely adoring the Sony gear. Will I switch? Nah, I can't afford to switch, no two ways about it. If I had the money, unlimited budget, I would possibly be tempted. I still love Canon. I love the feel of the Canon R3 bodies. Absolutely stunning to use, and I am getting used to them now, so yeah, I'll stick with Canon. The only thing I would like to get is a 400mm 2.8 lens. I've got a 300 2.8, which I love. It's just a little bit short. I've got a 500 f4 lens. It's a little bit long, and at f4 for night matches, it's just that little bit too slow. First world problems and all that, but a 400mm 2.8 would come in very handy. Watch this space. Never say never. Anyway, hope you enjoy the slideshow.